Damn, Dart was the next one to take the turn. Oh. Outplayed. What's good, friendly ghost? What is going on? Damn, last time I just beat the Kraken, huh? Yeah, I forgot all about it. Well, yeah, welcome back to the Rose Solo. We in here for the the Rose Solo, also a no item shop challenge. I'm not gonna get any of these boxes because I really don't need them. Really don't need them. Yeah, this is a Rose Solo. Only Rose can survive in the boss fights, and also no item shop challenge. I can't use any items from the item shop other than charm potions. Right now, Rose is pretty much as top tier as he's ever going to get. I hit the button twice. Yes, he's pretty much as top tier as he's ever going to get. So we pretty much have the final version of what she is. He could probably take on the final boss the way she is. Let me just drop it. So he could probably take on Faust, and if I can figure out where the last Stardust is, then I'll do Faust, and I'll do the optional boss fights probably. Yeah, I'll definitely do them, because he's like, what's the point of even doing all of this if I'm not going to give myself a challenge? I'm like Perfect Cell over here. I need a worthy opponent. When I first started this, I was not excited to play because I felt like there was going to be nothing to challenge me. I felt like I was just going to cakewalk through every piece of this game. It was just going to be just a cakewalk. But I am finding some challenges right now, so that has me excited. And it's mostly just because of the bosses that have tricks up their sleeves, like instant KOs and status effects. Those are the bosses that I really have to worry about. So now that we're getting to those, the game's getting more exciting for me. Or should I say more and more exciting for me. I want to try my hand at Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts, if you guys aren't aware of that game, Shadow Hearts is like the predecessor to this game. Let's get in the freaking box start. Yeah, it's more or less the predecessor to this game. Is that like predecessors like come afterwards? Yeah, but they have similar game mechanics, and I believe, though I'm not entirely sure, that they have similar people who worked on this game that also went to work on Shadow Hearts for their battle system. Yeah, man, it's a hard knock life. I ain't gonna talk to none of these guys. He said they're just taking a nap. No need to be sad about any of them. We got everything that we needed from here. This is honestly my least favorite area in the game, because you see how quick the encounter rate is going. The encounter rate is just going absurdly fast, and that's because you're moving down. If this game has this, some people say it's a glitch, some people say it's just, don't even recognize it. Some people don't even know it's there. But it has like a north axis, and just it's always a north axis. Whenever you're moving north, the encounter rate moves slow. You're exiting at an acceptable rate. But when you start moving down south from the screen, that's when the encounter rate starts going absurdly fast. And some people even say that it's when you're going east and west as well. But I know for sure that is definitely when you're moving south. When you're moving south, it goes extremely fast. Encounter after encounter after encounter after encounter. But when you're moving north, it's going really slow. And that's what makes this area such a pain to get through, because they're constantly putting you in a position where you have to move your character downwards when you're escaping from the dungeon. In fact, it's like that with a lot of areas when you have to backtrack through them. It's like, I don't remember it being this many encounters the first time. But the second time, it's like every single step, there's an encounter. That's why. So my advice would be, when you stock up on charms, you save them for your trip back, or if you, whichever trip has you going southern the most, because that's when you want to start saving yourself from the agony. So this area is not really all that difficult. I don't know any speedrun strats. I don't really watch speedruns. I don't really find... I would watch speedruns for very specific things if I did watch them. I would watch them for like traveling, you know, stuff like that. But stuff in a battle, I feel like I'm pretty confident in the way I can handle those. But even then, I haven't watched many speedruns. And I definitely don't remember much from the ones I did watch. But this area, from my knowledge, is very, very easy, quick to get through. One thing that you have to keep in mind is don't do any of the other side codes, passwords. Wait. So, legislate, law factory, launch. Legislate, factory, launch. As long as you just remember that, you can get through this area really quickly. Legislate, factory, launch. Those little minions that you have to run into, they're not really that big of a nuisance. You just have to know how to manipulate them. Like, you can stand on any of these platforms. Once you come off, they start running towards you. But once you go back on, they start going through their normal patrol path. What you don't want to do is have them running and then go up here and have them standing by. So now you trap yourself. So now you have to go through and loop yourself and make them come this way to give yourself some space. But you never want to do that. You always want to have them roaming around, so you can get yourself a decent amount of space. But in this specific platform, I'm just gonna drag them away like this. Also what you should consider is that you can also use treasure chests to keep them moving in a regular path. But even if you have them moving in the regular path where they don't recognize you, you can still clip them and be sent to the prison. So we're keeping that in mind. We're just gonna drag them out. These areas you're gonna have to drag them out. It's simpler and faster this way. Alright. Get the treasure. Take that. Get them before you lose back. You want to get all of these chests. If you're an item user, because they're all powerful chests. So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna move back up. Then we're gonna pull them as far away. Then have an easy trip. That way we don't have to deal with him chasing us. You don't have to speed race. That's probably the speed run way to do it, and that's the way I usually always do it as well. Is just try to just beat them, but you can clip on walls like that, and it gets real messy if you mess up, and it's just like, you know, you just have to be real timely and specific and deal with the clunkiness of the invisible walls if you try to do it that way. It's much easier to just bait them and then switch. I wasn't looking. I don't know what I clicked. Nice. Oh, baby. Definitely copping that. Damn, see this beefing up. Definitely getting this. But I don't know if I want to be armed with it just yet. Oi. I might use Miro, but it's like, I'll get it for her. I'll armor with it. And Dart, it really doesn't matter what Dart is armed with. He's not going to survive to see the next minute. He's liable to get KO'd in this this shopping menu. so it really doesn't matter when I give them. I want to hold on to all the powerful ones, because god dang it, because this is around the last time you're going to be getting your resources for them. All of these dungeons are just going to give you a bunch of powerful items, and you're never going to get them again. So I'm just like stocking up on them for now. I almost got to it. And definitely save here, because this is a game over territory. This is going to be a tricky fight. What am I gonna add? No. Agus, yes. Okay, let me see what's he working with. Check out the magical ring on. We're gonna have to, we need to take that away. We don't need no magic. Where are we going? Put it all in your attack. Well, I guess since we're not really using magic, we don't really have to worry about status effects. She only uses, I'll get to that when I get to the fight. But you only have to worry about, you don't have to worry about status effects. What I do have to worry about is the instant KO. So I'm gonna want to get my turns in, and having evasion is not going to work against instant KOs. Instant KOs have a 100% success rate. And I could throw that on. I could cheap it out, but again, I am not going to cheap it out. Lloyd was an exception because Lloyd, there was a tactic involved. There was no tactic involved. Lloyd, I just wanted to cheap him out just for the hell of it. And because I could. This one, I don't, it's like, I want to find a way to get around it. Like, you know, I want to find a way to get around it. Lloyd is not really, there's no getting around that. It's always going to happen. This is something you can get around, and that's what I want to do. So, we're just going to go in the way that we are. I believe Demon's Biscuit is maxed out. 500%. All the boys back here. Now they're all popping off. All these enemies are going to be darkness based, so we don't want to use any of our darkness buff related techniques. So we're just going to pulverize them, basically. That's just the only strat. That is the only strat, just pulverize them. Of course, I'm going to have to do it in a way that I can kill them before they kill off my supporting cast. That's going to be the downfall. I only have one revive. And if they kill off my members, I'm going to have nobody to take the fall for me when I kill off their members. Because they're always going to retaliate with an instant KO. So I need to have my members alive to instant KO them. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get the instant KO down as fast as I possibly can. So, power him down. Probably oh yes, I'm doing the exact opposite thing from what I prepared for. I took off the magical something ring, but oh well. Oh well. And we're going to speed Rose up. And then hopefully Albert, hopefully. You gotta be oh, bonkers. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna have to waste a turn reviving Albert. We can afford to do that. I can afford to do that. I didn't power up yet, so that's good. But unfortunately, that's a waste of an Angel's Prayer. I'm gonna need Albert to take the fall. You son of a trick. Lay off of my boy. Lay off of him. He didn't do nothing to you. Okay. Okay. The problem here is he's going to retaliate against me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hopefully have Albert give the guy a speed down. So I'm gonna lower him down really slowly. Actually, I have a light attack, light single. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna lower him down really slowly. It's my first turn with the power up, I think. First turn with the power up. Yes, and then I'm gonna get Albert to speed him down.
Die. Demons dance.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh ho ho. Ho. Okay. Okay. Well, don't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh no. Oh, you sack of dirt. He's sped down and he's still. No, that's a game over right there. It's an automatic game over. The least I could do is try to impress you guys by killing them all at the same time. That's the least I could do. So I already have 1,000 down on him, and I have Rose with the speed up, so I might as well just go big or go home, right? Missed like half of the inputs. Over half the inputs. Petrify. Nice. Because I missed over half the inputs, man. I tried to move the controller away from the mic, and I'm missing half of the presses. The presses. Yeah. Okay. Well, I knew as much that this was going to be a tough one. Tricky, rather. So I think it's a good strat. I just need somebody who can stay alive longer than Albert. So I'm going to have to use one of the girls. Yeah, that would have been the smart way, but I always do it the dumb way first. Just the knuckleheaded way. And then I go in with the more strategic. So we're gonna have Miro take the fall. Take this attack badge, would you? Alright. Okay. Same strat. This is fun. I love doing this one. This is fun. You know? Like if I just buy a bunch of items, I can just buy a bunch of angel prayers, and you know, this would be a cakewalk. But I feel like the only way to play this game is kind of like playing Donkey Kong, because when you play Donkey Kong, you could buy like an endless amount of continues with balloons and stuff at the shops, and you know, playing this is kind of like the same way. I treat the shops the same way that I would treat Donkey Kong. Like I could play this real easy and just blaze through it easily. But I could play it and just try to be a real tryhard, which it's not really that trying hard. It's just like, just don't use the shops. Boom, the game's instantly 10 times harder. Or at least it forces you to use your brain 10 times more at least. So what really happened on that Thursday morning, we're going to speed this mother sucker down. Speed this mother sucker down. Right? Buff up Rose, actually power down this sucker. Then Dart, he's going to be the one to buff up that Rose sucker. Alright, do your thing, Dart. Actually, speed her up, actually. Don't matter. Just have her speed up and do like some normal damage. If she gets a turn, we'll just have her do normal damage. Don't have to buff it. We don't have to buff it up just yet.
Die. Demon stance.
Demons. Oh yeah, he's already. God damn. God damn. You wanna know the cool thing? Even when you're powered up and like when you have buffs on you and you die, those buffs stay on you even when you revive yourself back. Okay, so
Die.
he's buffed up now.
Demon stance.
Ooh. Alright. So now what really happened on that Thursday morning is I'm going to do it like this. Damn, I was going to like go in Dragoon, and I was like, yeah, I'm like Dragoon, and then I'm going to use the Psych Bomb, but can't do that, man. Can't do that. What you think this is? A remaster? Alright. Alright. Psych bombing up. I want Miru to come close to getting her turn. Or I think Dart might get his turn, so let's do it. I just don't want this trick on the right. I'll do it. Let's do it. Not as good. I'm not getting the 230s. Holy shit. Come on, Miru. Yeah, get Dart. Nice. Come on, Miru. Damn, Dart was the next one to take the turn. Oh. Outplayed.
Oh,
Nice. Damn, that was sick. Woohoo!
Die.
damn, a combo?
Demon stance.
Combo ultra! Oh shit!
Maybe when you kill multiples of them at one shot, it skews it up, and they don't retaliate on you, and they just pick somebody at random. I'm not sure, but it worked out in my favor. I killed 2 of them in one shot. She went and petrified Dart, and then he went and instant KO'd Miru. None of them hit Rose during that entire spurt. So it's like I just comboed in 3 turns. I killed 2 of them. I killed off Dart. I killed off Miru, and then I killed off her. That was nice.